Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of our GATH campaign. We've almost wiped out Clan Morris and Quick Head Taker, and we're not really sure where we want to move from there. But we'll go right into it. We've taken all of his last settlements, but he's decided to besiege Kugath Plaguefather at Karakazul. He's got 2 armies left, and they actually have some storm vermin. This one, a lot of storm vermin, but no weapon teams or anything, so nothing really serious. So should be able to deal with this with a quick battle. Yeah, for Rot Beast, I swore Rot Beast had regeneration, but maybe I'm forgetting something. Oh, okay. So I guess it's not the Rot Beast that gives regeneration. It's the guys themselves because they're heavily mutated. Okay, well, now we know. Still the best choice for this guy. I think we did switch over this Chaos Sorcerer onto a Chaos Shrine. He'll get access to healing with Giver of Abundant Glory. For you now, let's just keep pumping up your damage. Let's fight this one real fast. No, Skaven have not learned their lesson. They're coming to besiege me at Karakazul. So, because the army's damaged, some of the stuff is pretty low. This is garrison stuff, so I don't care if it gets killed off, but we're going to do our best just to finish this with characters so our army can heal up. I want to be able to auto-resolve some of these battles against Skaven because they're just annoying. So, Exalted Hero charging in on the Rot Beast. Going after some of these storm vermin. Initially, we're going to have him push in to attack the enemy Warlock Master, but have a little trouble getting there so far. Kugath still just trying to catch up, super slow, 28 speed. So we have our 2 Chaos War Shrines splitting up. One will go after the center right there, the other one over there. While our Plague Ridden on the Plague Drone, or Rotfly, I should say, coming over this side. We're just going to try to get some early spells in with Stream of Corruption maybe, and a Blight Boil once they clump up a little bit more. Kugath taking a little bit of focus fire, and he took some attrition over the intern from being besieged, so that's why we're not starting at full. That gets his Infested Nurgling summoned down. But something I need to remember always with these guys is that these special ones that he summons actually have the ability to explode with Necrotic Explosion, which I always forget to do. But Chaos War Shrine is doing some good, fighting Scave Slaves, Storm Vermin. There are some halberds over here, I believe. Yep, but they're going to go after Kugath, it looks like. Gate of Nurgle coming down for some Plague Bearer summon on top of all these slingers. Our Plague Ridden has been trying to help our Exalted Hero, trying to finish off this Warlock Master right there, but getting blocked a little bit by these clan rats. But we've very quickly killed off a lot of these units. That's the nice thing about Nurgle's magic, is that it's a very good against infantry. They're using Warp Lightning on summoned units, so they can do that to their heart's content. Another Stream of Corruption. This time coming from Kugath, though. Doesn't get the lore passive, but I just need to deal damage immediately, and there's our Plague Ridden getting a big one on all these gutter runners. And they're going to lock him in place again. But yes, now that Exalted Hero is fighting the Warlock Master, he's going to start whomping on this guy right there and kill them off super quickly. And say he had some health, but we do 564, and I think we had the bonuses for a second too of Deadly Onslaught and Heroic Killing Blow to give us 75% more damage, which is kind of nuts. But the Greater Gate of Nurgle coming in with the Great and Clean One as he throws down one of his bound Stream of Corruption on the Storm Vermin. Fighting these halberds. Kugath has cleared his enemies. The other units still doing a fair amount of damage. We decided to bring in the Plague Toads and the Plague Drones and Chaos Furies to try to run down some of these units, hopefully get them to give up completely on this side. The Storm Vermin with Howers have been picking on my Chaos Sorcerer, the Lord of Death. So, unfortunately, he took quite a bit of damage from his anti-large armor-piercing halberds. But we've got him out far enough that the Exalted Hero now can deal with them. GATH over here, dealing damage over time to all these units. Chaos Freeze coming for a charge against the Night Runners. Plague Toad's cleaning up. They've just got barely a teeny little bit of leadership yet. I think like one more big spell over here should do it. Although, oh, GATH actually just kills him with his necrotic missiles right there. We get the victory, we use the time to just heal our characters up back up to full, or at least close to it, especially our Chaos Sorcerer. Okay. The hero doesn't do a lot for us. We have a lot of infections. Let's just get the favor. Money's always useful. Finish you off. Finally have some Nurglings who are rank 7. So that means they're going to have regeneration. Alright. I don't think can I actually make it to them? I can make it to them. Alright, and since they don't have a settlement, they should try and stand and fight. Fight this one again so we don't lose a bunch of stuff. Oh, Skaven, when will you give up already? I don't want to have to fight so many of these battles manually. Again, our army's still kind of damaged. We were taking attrition over the intern as well, from being in the mountain pass. So we're just going to try to do this expediently. Exalted Hero going after the Master Assassin. It's pretty good damage already. We split up our Chaos War Shrines, so they'll start to split up a little bit. GATH will start coming in melee in a little bit. Get his damage over time effect from the Pleasant Decay. Drops his Nurgling Summon as well. They have decided to drop their Menace Belows clear in the back. That's okay. I just want to try to shut down these units as quickly as possible. GATH fighting the Storm Vermin. Even if he does take pretty good damage quickly, he just has a massive HP pool that's not really going to make a difference, and we drop a Purple Son of Xarius right there on top of the Storm Vermin from our Chaos Sorcerer, the Lord of Death. While our guys still clean up on this side, there are some Storm Vermin left and Clan Rats and things. Missiles I'm not super afraid of. We have decent enough armor that their missiles aren't going to do a ton of damage, but they have 140 models per unit, so they still have massive amounts of fire that they can get through that armor. We have extra missile resist on the cultists as well, but still a huge target in the back. Exalted Hero knocking the Master Assassin around. Maybe 2 more hits and they'll go down. Especially if we get the bonuses from Deadly Onslaught and what Killing Blow. Although, does get Weeping Blade right there from the enemy. Takes down his armor a little bit, gets 1 hit in. But he's running away now. Ooh, big hit from the back. Leaves him with 55 HP. He'll get killed off this next one, as long as we don't knock him around again. But on the far side, a lot of the infantry did actually bypass our heroes and is trying to go over to our actual remnants of the army over here. So we put the Beast of Nurgle to try to hold back the hordes of Skaven infantry. Clan Rats, I think maybe one thing was Storm Vermin. Yep, coming with swords and shields. Plague Drone's getting some shots in. I do try to get some more stuff in there. I don't want to get them surrounded though. We want to keep them clumped up. But our, Cult is still chasing around some units. Storm Vermin have come back. After the Lord died, they summon a Menace Below on top of the Exalted Hero. Plague Ridden, we're just trying to get him out of melee so he can come and just blow those guys to smithereens. The Clan Rats are still being annoying. So Chaos Fury is going to come in, maybe just do a rear charge on some of the side of these guys. Beasts of Nurgle are very good at holding the line. They are just there to absolutely absorb damage. Very, very good regeneration, of course. Cloud of Flies from our melee defense. And the Slime Child will debuff enemy units, immune to flanking. Huge physical resist. And there's a Blight Boil from the Plague Ridden. Just decimates everything, including the Storm Vermin. We'll just get one final charge, and that should give us the victory over the Skaven. Hopefully the last one, but maybe not. Maybe one more. So, some of the stuff will survive. We'll take a heal. Hopefully I don't have to fight this one again, because I'm sick of that. Of course. Right, we're taking attrition because of the mountains, though. Can I get further enough out? No, I cannot.
Specimens required.
What was channel magic then?
Prepared.
Actually, no, we should just try to get as close as we can to this guy in case he comes and attacks 8 peaks.
I must test my contagion.
We're getting buffs for our frontline stuff. Ooh, level 30 on the Plague-ridden. Very nice. It's going to make leveling the other ones up quite a bit easier. For you. Ooh, Fedibino. Another really good spell, but it's very, very expensive.
The rotting poxmaker.
Alright, you guys finished off. Sun went down here. So where do I send you to deal with the dwarves? Which one's going to be faster? Looks like that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more turns. This will be... This way's a little bit faster, I think. Gate of Nurgle and Greater Gate of Nurgle for the cultists. Really, really good. And we were waiting on money, I know, to build the landmarks here at Haunted Forest. Let's do that now. Is recruitment health for Plague Bears? Or recruit rank and healing cap. Then this one. Okay, we already got that one. Dreadrock, 6 more turns. I thought there was like another landmark somewhere. Maybe it was this one. I should take Nagashazar at some point though.
Master Engineer.
It's usually a pretty strong garrison. Like there's this army, but then there's another full army occupying it with high tier units, weapons teams, and then a strong garrison. So.
Test my patience.
Barbarian? Oh, interesting. You know what? Sure, let's do it. We're not going to ally with the Chaos Dwarves, but we'll ally with the other Chaos Gods. It seems kind of like a fun little twist to this campaign. Oh, why is Kugath like all gray? And how are they not taking damage from attrition? Like, I know, like, some of these stuff, like, raiding and stuff is supposed to give immune to most attrition, but, like, bankruptcy attrition should not be one of those.
My bruise.
Okay.
Plague Weaver.
Don't make me fight this one. Oh my goodness, game. Well, I guess one more it is for this Skaven. Fighting them as they try to escape. Nowhere else to run. So units just getting in there, plague-ridden. Trying to tie them down. Kugas throwing his missiles on top of some of the more expensive units like the Clan Rats. We pretty much killed off all their Storm Vermin, but they still have a few left over. Which the Halberds are going after a Plague-ridden right now. With Exalted Hero trying to get on top of this Graceseer. But they're summoning some units now. Chaos Sorcerer. On the War Shrine, dealing with some of them. While Kugath has now engaged them in melee. Got his Nurgle wing summoned just a little bit. Maybe we'll finally use the Necrotic Explosion, get some damage off. I always forget to use that. Well, over here, this cultist just tying down some enemy large units. Stream of Corruption came down for a little bit. And Blight Boil coming there to just finish off these Storm Vermin, so our Exalted Hero can get on the Graceseer. They just get absolutely demolished by that. They still have 37 models, but only 356 HP, so they're going to die very, very quickly. Plague-ridden, Trying to get close enough to help. We got a Sugar Corruption coming down on that side. Nurglings, we have a gate of Nurgle opening for some Plaguefather summons from Chaos Cultist. As we're right in the middle of all these clan rats. We still do want to hold on over here. The one Chaos Sorcerer on the War Shrine, he has the damage over time ability as well, so he's going to be damage this guy slowly. Storm Vermin still haven't given up though, which is pretty amazing. They've got -2 leadership. Okay, there they finally rout. But Menace Blow comes down to try to save the Greyseer. We've got them. I think we'll get the victory right there. Yep, we'll just take this time to finish him off and maybe get some more healing. Finally, Skavener done with.
Of no use to my studies.
Come on, give me the faction destroyed. What? How did they live another time? Okay, that one I didn't have to fight. I guess the Lord survived one turn, that's why. That should do it. There we go. GATH will garrison you at Karak-Azul so we can take care of the dwarfs next turn. Actually, let's come this way with you. We'll take on Nagashazar. You don't have someone giving bonus replenishment for your armies, so we'll give that to you. Actually, no. We'll put it into Blight Boil, that's more important. Chaos Sorcerer. And I want to focus building up the stuff I know I'm going to be able to hold on to right now. Okay. Why is our growth so low here? This will give us 90, which is almost enough to get us over the threshold of 200. This also gives growth too. So yeah, let's do that one. I'm not going to upgrade. Oh, that's another 150 turn, actually. Actually, no. What we should do... we should upgrade some of these summits. Let's upgrade Shambletown first. Scrap towers. Do I want to put the military building? Sure, let's do this where we can get Chaos Spawn. Bile Trolls are pretty good. Alright, sounds good. This turn, do I want to spread a plague anywhere? I think we were going to spread one when this stuff was closer to finishing. I think we spread one at Flayed Rock, but it just hasn't spread very far. At least not in the reductions I wanted. I wanted to get down here to Dread Rock, but we'll worry about that a little bit later. Probably have to fight this one against the dwarves.
Father of darkness.
Oop. Yeah, like, where do we want to go with our campaign? We push towards the Empire? Sort of like how Tamarkon would? That would require us to go through the rest of the Greenskins. And then dwarfs if they've survived, and Karazakarak. Go through Blackfire Pass. Kind of follows the route of Tamarkon's expansion. Oh, they actually are coming out here. Alright, well, I should have you recruit while we're on our way over here. Ooh, Chosen, that'll be very good against Skaven. What is, I forget, what does Kugath give? I know it's recruitment health. Okay, for demonic units. Yeah, if we're fighting weapon teams and elite Skaven infantry, we should get Especially in a siege battle, we'll want chosen and stuff like that.
For my blessings.
Make this attack first.
The Plague Weaver.
Still want to kill my nerdlings. Okay, I will have to fight this one. Cazador Dragonslayer came back for for a second life apparently after he got wiped out earlier by the Skaven. But the rebellion is being annoying, so we're gonna have to go deal with it. And we've got a garrison along with a full army here. Luckily for us, the army is just full of dwarf warriors and then miners. The garrison does have grudge throwers and some quarrelers and stuff. But we are going to be able to deal with that no problem. Kugath launching his missiles in so far on the miners with blasting charges, while our Plague Ridden gets close enough to drop another string of pestilence on these quarrelers, getting them down to about half health already. No losses. But that'll change very quickly. Exalted Hero. He's been our character hunter for this entire campaign. He's doing very, very well. Trying to find that Dwarf Lord right there. Yeah, Cazador in the lore is actually pretty cool. He wields a big old... I don't remember if it's a hammer or if it's a big axe. But he also has a crossbow. But in the lore, he's actually known to be like a super big and very, very strong dwarf. We can like lift like a whole like trade cart above his head. So that's pretty cool. But he's going to go down like a punk like every other hero that Exalted Heroes had to get in to battle with. I think the only one that might have something to like offer us is like Ungrim or Thorgrim or maybe Grimgorlodram once we're fighting Greenskins. But Kugath trying to get those missiles in on these Slayers. These are Grudge Slayers, so normal Slayers would be very good against this Chaos Sorcerer, but these guys are even better. They have the Armor Sunring, so they'll actually lower his armor by quite a bit, by 30. But Kugath wants to draw them to himself because he has a lot more armor. He has much better melee defense. Stream of Corruption coming down as we're just trying to tie up these last units. They're trying to move over with some of the units, get on some of our Plague Toads. I think they have their artillery, the Grudge Throwers. Trying to hit yet. Chaos Warriors in the back. We're not going to have that. So the Plague Ridden comes in on the Rotfly just to tie up these guys. Hopefully their artillery crew will just give up and start attacking him. Another big Stream of Corruption. Kugath already over 100 kills. And that is just going to jump very, very quickly once these guys start to get some more damage. Get a Nurgle opening to bring some Plague Bearers on top of these Quarrelers. Get them out of commission. And a Blight Boil right there from our Plague Ridden. Ooh, this guy's been an absolute Chad. Ever since we got some of his higher tier spells, he's been amazing. 2,000 value so far, only 75 kills, but the artillery, yeah, still going. So we've decided to bring over some of our Plague Drones and Chaos Freeze to tie them down. Maybe our Plague Toads in a little bit. But Exalted Hero has been trying to pick off Cazador. Is being blocked, cock-blocked, by all these Dwarf Warriors. So another big Blight Boil. I don't know if we overcast that one, because if you overcast it, it actually gets to have a larger area. So we were just trying to clean up all this infantry. Exalted Hero yet now getting on top of Cazador. Taking a teeny bit of damage in return. But with Cazador being plagued, and we have the Trickster Shard nearby, reducing some of his spell resist and things like that. Oh, do pretty good damage. Yeah, especially when we get those bonuses from the Deadly Onslaught Heroic Killing Blow. Stream of Corruption from Kugath and the Plague Ridden doing excellent work. And blasting charges from these miners just absolutely decimate their friends. That was a big friendly fire right there. As it just sets all those guys ablaze. Critter Unclean One. Critter Demon fighting, and we do get the victory. We'll just take this time to finish off Cazador and deal with the Dwarf Rebellion once and for all. Goodbye, Dowie. I guess they have another army, but...
It belongs.
are they going to be able to attack the Mongols? They probably are. They have hammers. They do have some good units. Let's put... Oh, this guy is 2 turns away from coming back. That's pretty good. Bonuses for plague bearers. A chance of a plague spreading. Let's get like the demon's view. Actually, their armor piercing isn't amazing. These guys, however, do have good armor piercing. The Frolickers Bubonic have regeneration. And Birds of the Bog.
No, I will not shame my clan.
To get like rot flies just so I can engage their artillery. That should be enough for the garrison. They try to push that way.
Plaguefather.
Block. What about you? Your leadership's good at the moment. Let's just do more charge bonus. And our Chaos Sorcerer. You spread Nurgle Corruption. We have full control of this province now. Nurgle Corruption's already maxed out, so let's do Growth. Control.
I'll concoct a perfect plague.
And for you... Gargoyles. I'll have one more turn of recruitment. Oh, I need to remember these guys aren't all the way up to full health yet. Alright, well, what can I actually afford to build here right now? We'll do this where I can get chosen. Could try to get some more heroes, though. Do I have enough to build that? No, I don't right now anyway, so... With those two.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Let's give you... You're on the Chaos War Shrine. Let's give you Miss Resist if we're going to be fighting more Skaven.
I must test my contagion.
Yeah, and what do we do? Where do we go with Kugath?
Come here, seeking infection.
Oh, they're actually losing quite a bit of territory to Grimgor. Okay, I guess Grimgor is going to be our next target. If we head back that way. Man, I'd really like to get Kugath to Nagashazar. That would make that fight so much easier. Okay, they don't attack. Alright, they don't have a... Oh, so this guy doesn't have enough move range to actually make it here. So we'll have to march him so we can get close enough to getting some experience. Wait, Blightwater? Oh, that's Karak Asgal. Okay, we're getting a rebellion there. How? Oh, it's just the Skaven corruption's really high still. Oh my goodness. It takes us so long to get rid of corruption. Maybe now, since they're... Yeah, that's so annoying. Okay, well... I guess I... switch this over to control. Technology, we've got the bonuses for leadership and physical resists. We are starting to get some mortal infantry now, some more melee attack, weapon strength. We don't really have them in enough quantity yet. Although, oh, we'll start going for it because weapon strength for characters is awesome, especially the unit experience gain. We don't have enough of the greater unclean ones, or that it's worth taking those. Save for all characters. Oh, that's right. We have our arm abilities. This would give us a sentimental unit of plague bearers. This one would give us Rot Glorious Rot, which is much better. It'll take us a while to get there, yeah. Kind of turns actually. Is there anything up here we want to get? Reduce cycle time. Recruit rank. Use a magic power reserve. Go to get Nurgle for garrisons, that would be cool. Capacity for heroes. Upkeep. Man, our technology is so slow. Gain treasury each time a cycle completes. I like that. Let's go for that. That's really far away, but we'll get some good stuff along the way.
would grow stronger. Nurgle's chosen. I require
Well, I think these two armies can handle it.
Machines and
Sort of strong, but he's not immortal yet. You're not on a Chaos Worship. Yeah, we'll probably need help there.
fitted brewmaster.
Right, well, in the meantime, probably Gorge, yeah, did that. Will give us 20 more growth. We're not over that threshold yet, but maybe if we do a plague over here. How much growth does this give? 25. So we'll need to combine it with that. Growth. Income. And corruption, I guess. Max out the spread chance and duration.
Aids my
Get level 30, nice. Mentor for you.
I'll concoct a perfect.
Oh, I should have done this earlier. To give us extra recruit health for those chosen, but I guess they're going to be. Oh, I guess you have one turn. Just give you a unit of plague bearers. We take attrition the entire way too. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll have to use encampment stance at some points. And I don't remember. I think how it works is this doesn't actually apply until it's back in our control again. So I may have to stop taxing this just for a turn. Alright, Grimgor is pretty much wiped out Drazo, though. I should look and see what his relations are to us. We have, okay, well, I would say we haven't been friendly to him at all, but Grimgor probably just doesn't like us. Yeah, hopefully we have enough turns to actually get done with this and then move over there.
I must test my contagion.
Let's get you some... Why is it so expensive to recruit these units? Make things a little bit cheaper. Let's just get lower tier units. Let's just get a kajillion ones. Maybe these two can do it without GATH. You do have access to Peasant Decay with you. You have Blight Boil. Let's put another point into that. Take you off the chariot, though. I guess we'll see next turn. We can get some regiments over down, I guess. Alright, we'll leave them be. Kugath will move towards Greenskins.
My experiments are incomplete.
Same with this Herald. They'll follow Kugath to get some experience. And I really need to spread that plague that gives us reduced upkeep, though. Because these armors in particular are expensive. I wanted this one, upkeep production. Not really a good one, actually. Okay, did the army switch? Nope.
Kill things.
What I should do... where's the attrition plague right there? I can do... this one. I don't need it to last very long, I just need it to spread right away. What we'll do for a turn is just raid. I need to give you more units though. You need to go into encampment stance. Hopefully this will spread to both the settlement and this army. They'll take attrition for a turn. They'll attack. This is also giving us reduced upkeep. I do need to be careful with Grimgor though, because I don't have an army to defend all this stuff, which we've just spent money trying to build up.
A most prudent plan.
I'll just raid them for a little bit until I can take some of this territory.
Specimens required.
Do I want any of these other spells? Armor, melee damage, reflection. That can be good. If I overcast it, it's still a single unit. This is sort of like a Spirit Leech, which might be useful against like Grimgore and stuff. I think I just prefer giving our spellcaster more stats though. Ooh, I forgot. I need to do this too. This unholy manifestation, we want it to spread, so this gives it another 20%. That should pretty assuredly give us the attrition.
Mortality is such weakness.
At least the rating income will be good for
Your
turn or so.
interference threatens the great
Don't declare war right away. Okay, you're actually going to go for non-aggression? No. But you probably won't like us after we go to war with Grimgore. Okay, so we got some good items from the mission. Rock of Inevitability. The debuff for enemy units. Gives you more melee defense, gives us growth. Maybe that's useful over here. What's it? I'll give this one to another character in this army.
chaos sorcerer of Nurgle.
Let's try to get some better items. Wand of Jet is actually a pretty decent common item. Might keep it for now. Although, think of Asher. I wanted the other one. I wanted this one. Okay, give us a good blue one. Veil Sword. Okay, not bad.
Exalted hero of Nurgle.
Do I have a good talisman for you? Yes, just the Luckstone for now. Longshots cap armor. Void armor, fear, hit points, okay. No plate. No, it's not a great blue item. Melee defense, spell resist, and barrier. That'd be good on a character who's gonna get shot a lot by magic missiles. Maybe on Kugath.
The rotting
I guess you have this one right now. Who's another large character? You have the accursed armor, which I do want to keep. We'll put it on you since you're a flying character. I'll try to hit you with magic missiles. Product phylactery. Come on, give me a good enchanted item. Oh! I could give this to Kugas, so he has infinite ammo. Or range. Okay, that's not terrible, actually. He's literally the only character that's useful on, though. Gesture. Scarecrow banner. Oh, I forgot to put this on. Okay, you're gonna fight Skaven. I don't care about the minus attrition right now. This is good though, because it causes damage over time. Upper Lord, upkeep. You have Plague Bears. What do you do? That'll be good on you, actually. Can we move range? Better swiftness. Okay.
Glorious tools of chaos.
Okay, they're taking attrition. Let's see whether the settlement has caught the plague too. They have, okay. Maybe what I do is I have the secondary army. Yeah, what we should do, once I can get through all these notifications, we have you besiege this settlement. While the second army takes out the army that's outside. Try to put this on though. And I can't attack right away, but that's fine. I'll put you in encampment stance. That gives you extra stats if they try to attack us. Should get us close to victory, if not with auto resolve. Oh, that's right. I need this stuff now. Okay, we'll save points so I can get those. For you. Do I have Arcane Condo? I do. Just give me more armor then. Another put in the bite.
The council is disappointed.
Okay, that puts us in a pretty good spot, I think. We've hit level 5 now. This wouldn't really do a whole lot for us, because we're already over the growth threshold. This is 200 more a turn and 5 more infections. What else can I get here? I guess this will give us more heroes. Let's do that one. And reduce recruitment costs in the local province. Alright, the growth has to be above 200. I don't know. This one seems like a weird outlier for Nurgle, since you can recruit units instantly and anywhere as long as they're a part of the pool. Just go for more income, I guess. We've already maxed out the heroes we can get from that, so I'll keep it as is. Blade Rock. I might want to put a garrison here. I guess that's more heroes too. We'll do that one for now. We'll do both of these. Should try to build this stuff up a little bit. We can start taxing this one again. And yeah, that Skaven corruption is just so nasty. Like, it's going down just very, very slowly. Alright. Can you make it to the Dark Horde in a single turn? No. Which means Kugath will have to lead the attack. You don't have a siege attacker either. So what we're going to do is Kugath will actually... Let's have you pay us.
Wan grutash ta grat sorozul aha. Fila.
Ugath will lead the attack. The Herald will then occupy it afterwards.
Dissolve their flesh. I'll dissect
At some point, I should replace some of these units in Kugath's army, though.
my pox rats.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a bunch of units
Onward.
to you.
Mega.
You're going to occupy the settlement, and then I can recruit once again. We're going to get exalted plague bearers,
Submit.
since they're pretty cheap and they're very good in Kugath's army. Alright, with his other skills now, I still don't need that one yet. Rot Knights, Pox Riders, Gas Knights, okay. Plague Ogres, Plague Toads, all the flying stuff. Or Bile Trolls, Chaos War Shrines, Great and Clean Ones, and Soul Grinders. I think I'll use these more. Both Rot Knights and Pox Riders are very good.
I'm most promising reagent.
Actually, what I should have... Crap, I should have done this before. Let's give you Plague Toads as well.
Nurgle's chosen.
And I'll get some Pox Riders. Maybe some Chosen. What's the armor person like on these guys?
Experiment.
It's not super heavy, so let's get some Chosen then. Good unit.
Must test my contagion. Specimens for the battle.
Oh, I can't actually reach this, but since they have an army here with a wall, I'm going to set an ambush in front of the settlement. Let's keep spreading that corruption. Keep production for your army.
Brains.
Let's start building. Oh, I can't afford this right now. Okay, let's just do the growth. That's it. I guess.
No need my warp.
You just have to wait a turn. That's right. Yeah, pretty serious army there, plus a tier 5 garrison.
You failed.
But we should be able to slowly grind them down. Right.
A talking specimen.
Alright, they have some more serious stuff. It's mostly all the large units that I'm going to be annoyed with. We will have to fight it and we will win, but we'll do it at the start of the next episode. So, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I'm Phone. Have a great day.